Good morning. It's Thursday, December 7th. Hope you had a good day. Good morning. This morning I read 1 John, chapters 1 through 3. And where I wanted to share from is chapter 3, verse 23. Chapter 3, verse 23. And this is his commandment, that we believe in the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another just as he commanded us. This is his commandment, that we believe in the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another just as he commanded us. John, the Apostle John, breaks it down real simple. Jesus said that to fulfill the law, all the law hangs on two things: to love God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and to love others as we love ourselves. Jesus said himself that if we want to do God's will, we simply love God and we love others. And John here, he said the same thing, except he puts it that we believe in the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another just as he commanded us. We can do all the religious things in the world. We can do all kinds of things that we think make us look good or appeal to God. And God simply says, I want you to love me, and I want you to love others. It's that simple. The problem arises in the fact that in our culture, we have a whole different meaning of love. In our culture, love pretty much means a feeling. A man tells a woman he loves her. Most of the time, what that man is really saying is, when I'm around you, I feel good. He loves being around her. He loves himself. And being around that woman, he feels good. But biblical love was a man telling that woman, I will lay down my life for you. Love is an action. Love is giving. In verse 16, John says, by this we know love. By this we know what love is. He laid down his life for us. That Jesus, we know what love is because we look at the life of Jesus. He came, he laid down his life for us. He gave his life on the cross that we might be forgiven. That's what love is. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brothers. He says, so if we want to love the way God loved, we lay down our lives for one another. And if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in him? So he says, Jesus had the ability, even though it was hard, it was miserable, it was shameful, but Jesus gave his whole life for us. So he says, what love is giving our life for others. And when we see someone in need, he gives an example. When you see someone in need and you have it and you can give it and you don't, then you're not loving the way God said to love. So when you take that and you apply it to where John in verse 23 says, and this is his commandment, that we believe in the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, that I trust that Jesus died for my sins. Jesus, the Christ, the Messiah, that Jesus came, that he's my Messiah. He came to save us, and he gave his life for us. And we need to love one another just as he commanded us. Love is a hard thing, but God gives us power to do it. But we love God, and we love each other. And that fulfills, Jesus said, all the commandments. Commandments are real hard to memorize. Nobody does that. Jesus said, just love God and love others, and you'll fulfill the commandments. That's my prayer. We love God. We spend time with Him. We listen to Him. We give Him our attention. We love Him. We obey Him. And obedience is going out and giving our life to those around us, for our brothers and sisters, our family. Thanks for listening today.